And Avery Rich, although we hope not, could be bowling in his final youth game right now.
Oh, that would be awful. Do you know what league he's moving to?
I don't know, but it is some kind of adult league.
Avery, what leagues are you bowling in this fall, this winter?
Sunday, like youth middle-lane trial.
As an adult.
Next year, Thursday night triple with Fighter, Saturday Southwest, and Sunday youth adult.
As an adult.
So none of that I know.
Okay.
All right, so they have started.
Yes, Eli is going to be open in the first. Matt Castro 8 off the side. That is almost a scratch game on 21-22. Matt Castro spotting one single stick.
One solitary pin.
Yep. One hunk of plastic to Leah Carey.
We're getting more and more technical, aren't we?
It's just numbers on paper, Dave. Let's just keep it simple. All right, first frame for Ethan on lane 20. All right, that's a deuce. Thank you.
They'd have figured it out eventually.
Matt, the son of co-owner of Parkville Lanes.
No follow-through on that really.
Nope. And Ethan, the son of Andy Gerhard.
That one I figured out.
Yes, that's a pretty easy one.
Oh, hello. That's a lot of work for 10.
Chris Jacobs, owner of Park. Now I found the name. Leah off left, that's open frame for her. It's a 9.
Now I've done the sports correctly. I'm
yes. So after a frame, we have Eli Wallace up 13 and Leah Carey up by 1. Middle of the lane baby split for Ethan. Leaves the 3-8. Leah pitching out for 6.
I wish I could tag people when I type it in here.
Like, what, their Twitter handles?
Yeah. Facebook handles.
Yeah, you're right. Facebook, sorry. Duckpins on Facebook. Open frame for Leah. See if Ethan can give this a touch. Went on the outside. Wall banger. He's got it. He says safe at the plate.
I thought that wasn't going to be enough touch.
It was just enough touch. Nice collection of 10 there for Leah. Eli Wallace from Pinland.
The Pinland kid.
Is that what he actually is in our comments? Is that actually the Pinland kid? That's him in the flesh.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Pinland kid starting out with a Linthicum split.
Good bit at it.
Yep. Matt Castro off the side on the right side of your screen. Right out for Eli.
Good. Got the hard one out and left the one that we least like to leave.
You would have expected it to go. Eli enters the third frame with a 12-pin lead down a hit. Goes off the corner for 5 there. Matt Castro with a 10. That game stays 1 pin apart. Scratch score is tied, but you'll be looking at the handicap score on the right side of the screen. I'm just noticing now that still says set, doesn't it?
Set all day.
How has nobody noticed that? I figured it said that all day because, you know, you've been here all day, but that does mean handicap, and that probably makes a lot more sense to the folks at home now.
Maybe. I would think it'd be helpful.
Yeah. Ethan Gerhard, he's on the fill. Look at that very short,
that release
short-cut release.
It's very interesting release because it also looks like he's got a lot of flip on his hands, so he does get that rotation on the ball.
Yeah. You wonder if he could get more, though, if he finished it. Open frame. Matt too full on the wood ball. He takes 9 out for a handicap score of 63. Ethan pushing that wood ball wide. He is trailing by 8, 83 to 75. We'll be quoting the handicap scores because that's really what matters.
Yep.
Scratch scores are nice, but that bottom right score of total is the almighty figure in this match. 2-2 for Leah. Leah bowls out of Walkersville. Ethan, a local guy from Parkville.
He might bowl it Lumber. No? Okay. I don't know anything. Oh, come back.
Watch out. They kind of walked in behind the head pin. All right. Leah with an 8-box. That ties that game at 63. We love a good tie at Duck Pins Forever.
Oh, yeah. We didn't have enough of them today. We did have some close. We didn't have a close one to finish off the divisions last game.
Yeah, no kidding.
Not what I meant, but okay.
4th frame for Leah.
That's
That is
good.
it right in there. Roll around. Big belt. Hold on. Hang on. Hang on.
Thatcher.
Hang on. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, Duck Pins Forever thanks you for letting it spin. Don't tell me it doesn't make a difference. Don't tell me it doesn't matter, because I'm just going to show you that strike over and over and over and over
Bing.
again. That's about all I'm going to say on that. That's the fun of fresh pins on decks with little oil. You get the circle-y spinners, and it's not always a perfect circle. It's kind of an ellipse, and if you're lucky,
The circle-y spinners.
circle-y spinners, trademark term. I've been preparing that term for the last 6 hours, Dave.
I bet you have.
Uh-huh. Oh, man down for Eli.
Medic.
He's leading by 9. Oh, wow, okay. Open frame from Matt. He is going to fall behind in the match after 4 frames. It is now a 1-pin lead for Leah, and she's also up a strike. Eli, with some cleaning up to do here, has a 9-pin lead after 4.
Yeah, we got some work here.
Only 2 down in the frame so far. That ball's heading left.
Oh no.
2-box. And maybe at a lower scoring level, but I think sometimes watching the youth bowling, what can make it interesting is like 19-box to 2-box can happen.
Yes.
You can pull 17 pins back in a frame with 1 mark.
Oh no. Oh no. Guys
and
got pulls.
And yes, same thing on the other pair. Matt Castro only 3 down after his first 2 balls. And all right, we got a case of the shanks right now. Although Ethan's gonna.
We're gonna pretend
escape.
Ethan went through the 2-4.
Yeah, he's gonna escape with 7, even though he hit the 6-10 pocket. All right, cleanup ball for Matt Castro. It's a little better. 7-box for a slow start of a 44 half.
I will say I do think these 2 pairs played a little bit harder than a lot of the other pairs people were bowling on today. Didn't see too many big games here.
I can also tell you they didn't play like they played 6 days ago.
Fair. You think it had to do with new pins?
I think it has something to do with new pins. However, I don't think this means that the pins are like inherently bad. I think
They're not worn.
They just their moment is going to come. It just wasn't today. You're going to see scores piling up on this batch of pins before long. So. I scored the halfway point on the left pair. Oh, nice shot for 10. Eli Wallace up 95 to 91.
One more?
Ooh. Solid 10 for Ethan.
Thought he had it too.
Halfway through on the right side, we have Leah Carey up 10 pin scratch, which means she's up 11 handicap, 90 to 79. That's in there. Helper. Wow, stiff bottom.
Yeah, we've seen a few stiff bottoms.
Nice
today.
shot from Ethan. Spare in the 659 plus.
Yeah, we've commented quite a bit on a few pins with very stiff bottoms today.
They're as stiff as you'll ever find them. That's a nice ball. Wow.
That was not the pin I thought he laid with that.
Do me a favor. Tell me where the ball went.
Ball went right at that pin.
I think the ball hit the 1-2 pocket and glitched through the 8 pin. I hate when duck pin bowling has lag. Right.
I hate lag, period.
Yeah, 9 box for Leah. Matt Castro off the corner in the 6th. Leaves the front bucket plus the 7.
Eli needs to slow down.
That's a spare.
He's rushing up to throw the ball. Just needs to take a second.
No, sorry. Yeah, the 9 box and 2 count there. That's a better shot. Gonna leave the frame open, and Matt's gonna leave his frame open as well.
You find this often if you've been bowling ball to ball pace all day, and then you switch to man to man. You just get up there and throw the ball, and don't take your time to breathe.
Especially at this age, where this is a unique format to you. See, you and I are used to it at this point. Maybe you a little more than me.
I wasn't gonna say.
Yeah, you can. I'll allow it. But this is something that is relatively foreign to these kids. They do it maybe at most twice a year, whereas we do it, or we cover this format a dozen plus times a year. So, see if Matt can right the ship here. Down 13. It's a spare break off the side for the 1-2-9. Ethan firing on lane 20 on the fill.
That looks good. All right, we're gonna take that.
We're gonna take that. That's a 9 count on the spare in the 6th. Now has a lead of 6 pins at the moment. Open frame for Matt. I've been handed a note, by the way, while Ethan is on screen and on the approach. Happy birthday to Ethan Gerhard. 15 today. The big 1-5. You remember when you were 15, David?
No.
How was Did you have a Super Nintendo?
No, I'm not that old.
Okay, sorry.
I had a PlayStation, thank you very much.
A PS1?
Yes, I had a PS1. Would I have had a Dreamcast then? I probably would have had a Dreamcast back then. I don't think I'd had a PS2 then. But I would have definitely had a Dreamcast.
So, Ethan, happy birthday to Ethan Gerhard, 15 today. What does that mean? He was born in, oh my gosh, does that mean he was born in 2009? That makes me feel old.
Anytime I hear someone who was born in, like, the 2000s, I feel old.
Well, I'm 2000, so.
Well, you're not after that.
In the 2000s, I'm in it all right. Spare for Leah. That'll help her expand her lead. Now 13 pins and a hit. Ethan going to shoot the 7 pin out of the full rack. Had a spare shot bounce out of the gutter. Got tournament director eyes in front of us. We'll let you call it at home.
I don't think he got that.
Put your answers in the comments. Did he hit the 7?
All right, big ball for Leah here. Can really extend that lead now.
It's in there.
That'll do it.
That's good enough. Stiff bottom help there.
Hit the deadwood. Why are you waiting?
That's cheating. Nice ball. 5. It's going to stand. Kevin Burke off to our left, chomping at the bit. Wants to run back there and get the Libman. Just juice him.
Kill him.
Tell your Alexa to play Brick House by the Commodores.
Wow, that was a reference.
That's a reference. All the kids watching this will have no idea what that means. But to everybody's ALEXA that I just activated in your living room, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Eli, that's in the ditch. Maybe a little quick with the feet, which can happen in a match play environment like this. You're young, you got a lot of adrenaline running through you. That's a better ball. Ooh. Ow.
We saw a few of those today.
Yeah, that was a little inconsiderate of the corners. All right, where do we stand? Matt Castro trailing by 22 and a hit with 2 to go. Eli trailing by 8 and a hit.
Eli needs to hit a mark here.
Yeah, this needs to fill this frame.
Matt's looking kind of deadish, but Eli's still alive. He's just got to get a mark. Just run a mark or 2 together. Oh, my.
I believe I heard somebody say 7. Asking you shall receive. 4-5-7 for Matt Castro on a clean hit. Eli open frame, going to take the 10 out. And Matt through the hole again. That is going to be the end of the game. I'll tell you what, we would have a close-ish game between Eli and Matt, but... Oh, actually, we'd have a really good game between Leah and Ethan. Both on hits, would have been 3 pins apart. But
maybe they bowl each other next game.
If Ethan and Leah are gonna take the wins and run here, because they're bowling okay games, but nothing incredible for their averages.
5 for Leah there.
Good ball. I didn't quite get there. Count 7.
I've definitely noticed as we bowl more, balls aren't diving as much. You've seen balls more stick to their path before they cut in.
Yeah, and that's I had to cut my kids that were bowling here today were coming up to me about that. It seemed like the break was random, which is again why I reminded them of why I encourage them to throw a flatter release. I think that's to their benefit in this house. Leah 5 on and 10 out. She is in good shape now. She needs just 1 pin.
1 pin.
She's a youth league veteran. She'll have no problem getting that single pin. Ethan also in good shape, but his match isn't over yet. He's up 15. So he needs a
mark plus 6 here. Lock him out.
Yeah. Leah gets her requisite single. She gets 6 of those singles. She'll be moving on to the semifinals. Leaves the head pin. 10 frame for Ethan. All right, so he's at least put Eli on a double.
Kind for Leah, 115 game, 151 handicap.
And 151 in today's, today's scores isn't bad. It's nothing special though. She just, had some good defense, if you will. Ethan now a 6 count away. From shutting out his opponent. Matt decides it's time to
No flat game. No flat games.
No flat game. Shot in the dark of 100 if it catches another one. Disappointing game here for Matt, but a nice 8th place finish.
You make the brackets today, you did a good job.
Of course. Again, I think in general, if you win this tournament, you've earned it. It's a lot of games in one day for everybody, but...
And that 8 count by Ethan locks up the game for him.
Yes, it does. Well, there will be no hundo for Matt Castro, but he does get to the 90s. Oh, and as the game's locked up,
no flat game.
Eli goes 5 off the wall. No flat games.
No flat game.
All right, final score. Leah Carey with handicap wins 151 to 129. Man down.
Matic.
All right. Eli can max it a 150 here. He gets to 148, so Ethan wins that game with handicap 163 to 148 by 15 pins. And Leah Carey wins her game by 22. Take a quick trip to the fridge. Go grab yourself a snack, and we'll be back with the semifinals.
You don't want to do an ad read?